And talking of being in touch with people, the gentle art of boxing features at the Oasis next Friday with a heavyweight contest between local boxer Eddie Neilson and Bobby Pollard from London. Last week, George Thomas went down to see Eddie Neilson training for the fight.
Well, Eddie, that was some session. How often do you put work in like that?
We try and get about 5 nights a week in, coming up towards the fight, you know.
And when did you actually start, Eddie, on this bout of training for this coming fight?
Well, I've been going at it now for about 3 or 4 weeks. That's light workout, you know. But actual gym work, this is the first week back in hard training, you know, what we call full training.
And it'll get harder, I presume?
Oh yeah, it'll get a lot harder, yeah.
And coupled with this, you do your road work, I presume?
Every day you got to do your road work, yeah. I mean, it's a vital part of, you know, any boxer's fitness is the road work, you know, for the stamina.
Well, we've certainly seen some training here, Eddie, not only yourself, we've seen Reggie in action, Reggie Squires, we've seen all these young lads that are hope to be future Eddie Neilsons or even John Contes or all that sort of thing, so they're all starting with the right spirit, I suppose, Eddie.
Oh, they have to work hard, you know, otherwise there's no point coming up here, you know. If they do come up here and they don't start working, they're out, you know, because it's bad for the other lads, you know, if they see anybody sort of standing about.
Well, if they take notice of you, Eddie, I should say that's a super inspiration, the way you've been going tonight, anyway.
Yeah, well, we all train well, you know, I'm not, you know, nothing special, but we all sort of knuckle down to it. I mean, you've got to put everything that you can into the, you know, the actual training to get the full benefit from it, you know.
Well, going back a bit, Eddie, it didn't too long back when you were about 3rd heavyweight ranking in Great Britain, I think.
Yes, yeah.
And then what happened, Eddie?
Well, I had a bit of trouble with injuries, you know. I was riding high, waiting for the big title shot, you know. I got a contract signed with John L. Gardner for a final eliminator, and then all of a sudden one of my discs started to move, and I had to have a minor operation on the disc, you know, and they put it back in place and have a course of injections and this, you know. And then I got back in training, and then my nose went, so I had my nose all collapsed. So I have what they call a rebore sort of thing, you know, and carve it all out, and well, you know, that cleared up and could breathe properly again. Got back in training, and I got a nice little fight lined up, and then I smashed my knuckle in training, you know, which put me out for another few months because I couldn't bend it, you know. Lots of physiotherapy, and but it's okay now, you know, everything's back in order.
Yeah. Well, now you're rearing to go again, Eddie, aren't you?
Yeah, I can't wait to get back in the ring, especially at the Oasis in front of my own supporters, you know.
Yeah, that's great, having the promotion in your own town. It must be the first professional tournament for many years, Eddie, mustn't it?
Yeah, well, you know, we're trying to find out the last fight. I can't, you know, we can't place it yet, but it's been many years since the last professional fight in Swindon.
I can't remember one since the war. They used to have quite a few before the war, but I personally can't remember one since the war. But of course, you are now with the new organisation of boxing.
Yeah, the NBC, National Boxing Council. You know, it's a new setup, and they're trying to do well. They promised me to get a lot of fights. You know, trying to get 3 before Christmas, which would be a great help if I could. What we're going to try and do is get me as many fights as they can, and then after 6, 7, 8 fights, if I have some good wins, then we're going to challenge Gardner, or you know, whoever's got the title at the time.
If you got those wins behind you, you are in a position to challenge, I suppose, then, Eddie.
Yeah, well, we're hoping for a bit of public support, you know. If the public realise that I'm a worthy challenger, then you know, they should be able to take it.
Well, let's hope we start with the local public first and give you plenty of support down there.
Terrific.
Now, I understand your wife is playing a big part in the publicity of this, and if anybody wanted tickets, obviously they get in touch with your wife, don't they?
Well, Laura, yeah, she's got orders for loads and loads of tickets. She's the main sort of ticket seller for the start, but there's a lot more agents now. I mean, Ricky at the Counterground, he's got lots of tickets. Rhymes's have got tickets, they're agents as well.
So anybody that's enthusiastic, they want to go, if they skate around, there'll be some tickets.
Yeah, my number's in the phone book anyway, so if they have any trouble, just phone me up. And
the
wife will.
That's Eddie Neilson, Burford Abbey,
That's
isn't
right,
it? That's
yeah.
it. Well, once again, Eddie, thanks for letting us come in. We wish you all the best of luck.
Thank you very
and
much.
Let's hope that we shall have a Swindon boxer back up amongst the ratings. And we would wish Reggie luck too on that night. He's boxing. You know your opponent, I presume, Reg?
Well, no, I haven't heard of him yet.
Oh, I expect he's keeping a bit. I won't say he's keeping a bit dark, Reg. That would be the wrong thing to say. But
Reggie's training well. He's looking fit, so I don't think he'll have any trouble actually.
yeah. Well, there you are, folks. You've seen Eddie in training along with Reggie and all these other young lads down here. We wish Eddie all the luck, and do come and support him on October the 12th. That's a Friday night at the Oasis, and maybe that one win will start Eddie on the road to future heavyweight title, perhaps. Thank you, Eddie.
Thank you.
Eddie Neilson. That fight with Pollard and 6 other bouts that are going to be held will be held at the Oasis next Friday. Gloves up at 8 p.m. and tickets are available from the Oasis. Telephone 33404, 33404.